Stream Elements says, Platinumant 1841 is now live. Streaming Dragon Age, Origins, poop yeah. Today we start Dragon Age, Origins.
Hey everyone, I am here. Sorry, I'm running a little behind today. I thought I was doing so good, but I was not. Ugh. Nope. Yep. Paste. Sorry, posting in the Discord. Before I forget. Hi, Tilk. I know. Your wife's so hard. There we go. Hey everyone. I'm running a little late today. It took me so long to actually get this fixed so that way when I run it, it would actually play the game. And that way we can see it on the screen. And then at the same time, it was being so weird. And it would just shut down my OBS. So I'm very glad I did it before stream today, but it took an hour to get it set up. And then I had to get myself ready, right? It's like a ridiculously hot day today. So I'm like hanging out in my bathing suit, and then I was like, oh, I have to get ready and throw clothes on. I really didn't want to. I wanted just to hide in the pool. Right? You wanted to hide in the pool too.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our
Nope,
world.
I forgot subtitles.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again until finally
Yeah, no, that's
we
fair.
neared annihilation.
Oh, we have an ad that starts in 1 minute. Perfect.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, Warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
I know this is such an old game, but it aged well.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Yeah, because it's been 4 centuries.
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Behind you.
It may even be too late.
Oh, it's
For I
not
have
too late.
seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Perfect. The ads are starting right now. Just at the end. So glad for that. Because that would have sucked. So I'm going to wait for everyone to show back up. Yeah, is your life hard? So, we're all ready. Just gonna plug this in. Move this over, grab this, go whoop! Because I literally wrote down hopefully all the quests that we'll be doing, is that the right side, doing today. I will add more if we finish early and stuff like that with the ones that I've picked. But yeah, like I was saying, it took like an hour to get this set up. I had to do, like 4 things. So I had to change my OBS. I had to change the game. I kept turning my computer off and like shutting down my computer. Hey, Flameborn! How are ya? So, yeah, I'm very glad that I started it, but it took an hour to fix it so I can play this. And even then, your guys' screen looks really dark. Mine looks a little brighter, but you guys have the actual better, like, view. Hi, Dilk. Yeah, you're a good boy. So, we're getting it set up. So, we have the female. We picked elf. So, once enslaved by humans, most elf... Oh, so what you missed at the beginning is it explained how the Darkspawn came to be. So, yesterday I said it was like, the dwarves dug and then they fell. They dug because they dug, and then they fell because they were just so close to the Darkspawn. So the Darkspawn just took over and tried to wipe them out. So it's not the dwarves' fault. But there we go. So once enslaved by humans, most elves have all but lost their culture. And improving their lives of the slum human cities. Only nomadic Dalish tribes still cling to their traditions, living by the bow and the rule of the old gods as they roam the ancient forest. Welcome nowhere else. Elves can be warriors, rogue, or mage. So the racial benefit is 2 willpower and 2 magic. Music. Ugh. Sorry. So we're going with that one because that's what everyone asked for. Is mage. So we're going with the elf just because it just gives us more magic. So as dangerous as it is as dangerous as it is potent, magic is a curse for those lacking the will to wield it. Malevolent spirits, that wish to enter the world of the living are drawn to mages like beacons, putting the magic and everyone near it in constant danger. Because of this, mages lead to isolation, locked away from the world they threaten. Specializing including spirit healers, shapeshifters, arcane warriors.
Says, have you decided a name for your character?
I'm probably just gonna keep the same name that it gives me, to be honest. Ancient warrior and blood magic. So class benefit is 5 magic, 4 willpower, 1 cunning. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're locked up in a tower.
Greetings.
So it's Nira. That's blush, lip color. Feel like we should go a little bit more pink. There we go. Eyeshadow color. Let's find green, shall we? A nice green, not a scary green. I just went past the green. Oh, that one's not too bad.
Flameborn11 says, character creation is the most difficult part of any game's intro.
Is that what you find? I find... So I think you noticed it. I just model the characters after what I look like. And hope for the best. And I'm like, there we go, that's good. That's good enough for me. But it is hard to, like, get the right models and get the right, like, look for it. So that's fair. What am I on? Eyeshadow? Eyeshadow intensity? I don't like that. There is no eyeshadow on that face.
Flameborn11 says, it's a lot more tedious than whatever else the intro will have.
No, that's fair. She has too much of a pointy nose. So we can give her a tattoo. You can also change the color. We'll go with that one. Let's go with the intensity because we can lighten it down. Which doesn't look too bad. Let's go with that one. And let's bring out the intensity just a little bit more. There we go. That way it kind of looks light on the face. We're going to go to skin, so let's change our hair. There we go. Hair color. That's too dark. We're gonna go with this one. I think that one matches a little bit more. Now let's do eyebrows. No eyebrows. No, we'll match it. Well, I guess those work. Okay, now to the eyes. Size, eye space. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Eye color. I don't know if that's more of my brown.
Flameborn11 says, there's always two paths in character creation, making it look like yourself, or absurdly goofy.
That's fair. Or making it like someone that you would screw. That's another thing that I've noticed people do. That's more of the brown. Sorry. I know if I had to make a character, I would make it so that way I would at least be happy with the fact that I had to look at it for so long. So I used to a long time ago.
Says, or making it what you wish you looked like.
Yeah. So a long time ago, I would literally make it into something completely different, and now as a young adult and like a teen, I always made it into a different character of what like I wish I would look like. And now I'm like, my face is decent enough. We'll just add some scars, add some tattoos. It's good. And then dress it up. But yeah, people are always like, I get that people would like sometimes make the character sometimes like ridiculous. And I can get that, like big boobs, big butt, all this other stuff. But I'm like, if you're literally going to be looking at that character for hours and hours and hours, you should at least make it look how you want it to. Decent. I don't feel like that's my nose. Oh! It might be close. That one's more on my nose. Now That one's a little bit more of my nose, and then shrink it down. There we go. No, shrink it back up. That's more normal. But yeah, no, if you're gonna make a character and you're gonna spend hours and hours upon hours upon hours literally looking at that character, it just makes sense to make it into something you want to look at. Now, I'm not saying I want to look at me, but I think I make a good plain Jane in a video game character. Wish I actually had the elf ears. But hey. Mouth. There we go. I make an okay average person.
Flameborn 11 says, you're calling yourself default female one.
I am default female one. Okay, that looks right-ish. Chin needs to go in. Cheek, 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 chin.
Flameborn 11 says, default female one, the perfect name for your character.
Change the first name to default. Change the last name to female one. There we go. Okay, I think. I feel like the nose is not proper. Yeah, I do have a wider jaw. And again, that's still not bad. Love the ears. Let's go back to mouth. No, that's good. Nose. I want to go back to nose. Ha! That is not what I mean to do. That one. That's more it. Okay.
Flameborn 11 says, Eno Ilmeftult, that sounds Elven.
Okay, I have to ask, how did you get that? Altogether, I'm curious.
Flameborn 11 says, wait, I messed up default backwards.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You forgot the D. No, yes.
Flameborn 11 says, Truft is the last name.
Ah, nice. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's better. Jaws and cheeks.
Flameborn 11 says, default female 1 backwards sounds pretty elvish.
It does, doesn't it? Sounds interesting. There we go. Pretty have high chin bones. Okay. Neck and ears. Okay, that's not bad. I think I have a thicker neck.
Flameborn 11 says, the mighty elven mage, Eno Elamethluft.
Oh, I can't change the surname. I can only change the first name. Forgot about that. So, sadly, we can't do that one. Oh, that is ridiculously hot. Sorry. Okay, let's do the portrait.
Angel Hell says, Platin 239, that's Platin 239 fair.
Hey, Angel, how are ya? Funny faces.
Angel Hell says, Kia.
I don't like that background. I like that one. Nope. Nope. Ah! Too close. Sorry. So we got that one.
I should do something else.
Cocky.
How do you do? Greetings.
Mystical.
Greetings.
Slur tree?
Charm. Greetings. Greetings. How do you do? Greetings. Greetings. Charm. No, spell. Charm. Greetings.
Which one do we want?
How do you do? Greetings.
Do we want mystical, wise, cocky, experience,
Charm.
sluttery, or
Greetings.
violence? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. What should we go with? Gonna leave it up to you guys. What do you think? What voice should we listen to? Or actually, what voice sounds more like me? Because, like, I listen to my voice and I hear something different in my head, and then when I hear it back, played back, I'm like, that's me? So what do we go with? What do you think? Should I put a
Angel
poll?
Hell says, play the mystical again.
Greetings. I've lost the spell.
Is it too low for you guys?
This weapon does nothing.
So that's Mr. Cole.
Angel Hell says, it is a tad.
It is a tad? Okay.
I must get by.
What about you, Flameborn? What do you think? And the rest of chat. Pop in, what do you guys think? Awesome. Should I actually put up a poll? Would that actually be a lot easier for people? Here, that's what I'm actually going to do. Oh, we can't put violent in.
Greetings. Charm. Greetings. Greetings. How do you do? Greetings.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do that, so we're gonna put it up for about 1 minute. No, where did my poll go? Did I lose it all? You jerk. Lies. Cocky. There we go. We're starting the poll, so there should be a poll up. So, voice pick. And it will end in about 1 minute. So, you guys do a pick. If not, I'll pick. Okay. We're gonna let the poll die out. Three, two, one, and oh no, it's 50-50. Okay. Okay. Next poll. So, mystical. Who would have thought the voice would take the most time? So we had experience. And then it was mystical. I'm going to allow it to go for 2 minutes. And there we go. Oh, hey buddy, how are you doing? Oh, are you tired? Yeah, are you sleeping? No, you're not sleeping? Are you pretending to sleep? Oh. So we do have a poll up, so give a vote. Those were the two that some people picked. So that's experience.
Well, that didn't work. Greetings. Greetings.
So we're picking between those two.
Greetings. Greetings.
So we have one vote, I think. Whatever vote that is, we'll go with. I think we're almost at our time, which is fine. I don't even care. We're gonna get our voice though.
Greetings. 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 Greetings.
Experience. Okay. So that's what we're gonna go with.
Well, that didn't work.
Perfect. So we have the voice. So yeah, sadly, Flameborn, we can't change the last name. Bye, Tilk. It was nice knowing you. So we'll just keep the name so that way kind of stays in fact. Awesome. Alright, we're not even done. Alright. So we got 5 things. So this does health. And resistance higher increases damage character can take without falling in battle. Cunning is for magic. Oh wait, magic is down. Ha, cunning. Magic. Willpower is important. I'm gonna go strength. I'm gonna bring that up as well. No, we're gonna go dexterity. So we're gonna do, our stats are gonna be 11, willpower 17, magic 18, cunning 11, and apparently I don't want to say that word. Okay, and that will be 12. Right, and I only get 1 point to spend. So I already have this one. I already had that one. So these ones will, what I'll go up with to bring... Oh, I should have brought up cunning one more. Oh, well, it's fine. So cunning is important. We don't really care about stealing, but we can do that later on. Traps are not so important. I don't care about survival right now. I want that. I want to be able to talk to a character and influence them. So we're going to go with that one. We get 2 points. So we can pick between. So we have Mage, Primal. This one's healing. So this will bring us healing. So I am going to give us that one. Okay, we can do Spirit, Mind Blast, that will block them. Walking Bomb is pretty neat. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at what I got messaged. Weakness, vulnerability, disorient, life drain. So this cast creates a sinner's bond within the target, draining the life energy in order to heal the caster. Okay, so we have an option. Do we want to play easy? Normal? I'm being realistic. We're going to play normal. Because I'm not doing Nightmare. That is how I rage. And we'll never get this series done. Definitely not going to play hard. I'm not going to go easy. Let's just go normal. Now we're finally in the act.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Kalanhad stands the Tower Fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi.
Angel Hell says,
This tower
noise.
is the only
Noise!
place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers.
Pretty much we're locked up.
The Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice.
Yeah, I was stolen from my family, by the way.
Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains.
Am I even wearing shoes? I am, okay.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the dream realm, the Fey, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fane, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's my picking? So I have, I'm ready. Is this any other option? What happens if I can't defeat the demon? You die. That's what happens. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Templars will perform our duty.
I will not fail.
We will die.
You will not kill me.
This is Lyria, the very essence of magic, and your gateway to the Fane.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you. And remember, the Fate is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, first Judge.
Oh, come on. Don't be so mean. Considering I'll help you later, jerks. And night-night. Poof. Woohoo! Yes, I know the game can be played by multiple points. Oh, ha ha ha. Your character now can move with the issues. So we can go out. I forgot about that. But you can also use Vase of Healing. There we go. I'm now in combat! Oh no! Can I even see what I'm shooting at? Ha, no. Woman, use your magic.
Right.
Life drain. Sorry. Wee-hee! I think I literally went backwards. Oh, that's cool. Take all of those. Tutorial, your inventory. Hit the inventory. Why do I have the tutorial on? Yes, I know. Cool. Where does this one go? Oh, here. She's such an annoyance. Couldn't they have, like, asked me to take off my boots instead of my outfit? Sorry, is that not a fair question? They literally, like, got me to take off my clothes. Okay. So that's where I came from. Now we gotta find our mouse. Sorry, just looking. My phone keeps going off, so I think I'm gonna get a delivery soon. Which will hopefully be in time for an ad. Ah! You bastard.
Right.
Three. Life drain.
Let's get started.
There we go. I really like the life drain. Okay, so, like, how I'm playing my game and how it looks for you guys and how it looks for me are two different things. So my game's a lot more brighter on my screen, where it's darker on what you guys can
Born 11
see.
says, you know, I wouldn't think going to hell is a good test for beginners.
Oh, I think it is. They want to make sure you can't be tempted and bring something over. So they want you to see if you could. That way the Templars have you, like, in a controlled environment. So if you do bring something over, they can just with your head. Nice,
One
simple,
Misfit says,
done.
Hi. I'm working, but I have you up on my iPad.
Oh,
Love.
thank you. I appreciate it, One Hand. Welcome in. I hope work's going good for you. But yeah, no, sending them in makes it so that way they can see if you can. Because if you're going to be stupid enough to bring in a demon...
As fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
But yeah, my screen looks like way out of proportionate than your guys' screen, but it's just how it has to work for me to play. So is this the Fade? You're
Flameborn 11
talking
says,
rat.
It is interesting that Dragon Age mages have similar consequences of magic as Warhammer Psychers.
Really? Yeah, no, so because the mages brought on the Darkspawn from the Tevinter, mages are considered very dangerous. Like, their gift is a gift, but it's still a curse. So that's why they keep them locked up after the Chantry has taken over. So the Templars are a religious group that keeps an eye on the mages, and they keep eye. So mages aren't allowed to leave the temple unless they have certain permission. Blah blah blah. You're apostates if you're run away from it. It's very interesting. So this is the Fade. You're a talking rat. No, it's all right. I will secede, right or not.
You think you're really here? In that you look like
I will be
you think you
right
do.
back, guys. I think someone's at my door. Sorry about that, everyone. Someone was at my door, so... There we go. I know, you're so good! Oh, look, he's no longer a rat, but we'll call him Mouse. Ugh. Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Flameborn 11 says, Psychers siphon power from the warp, so they are also susceptible to demonic forces.
Oh, that's neat. Not your real name, I take it. You took the Harrowing. You can change shape?
It's fuzzy. That time before. They wake you up in the middle of the night and drag you to the harrowing chamber. And then the Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim. And you don't have much time before you end up the same.
Oh, I'm fine. They don't kill me. What am I supposed to do? How long do I have exactly? That's not going to happen to me. I'm sorry for what happened.
Don't waste time with that talk. You don't want to end up like this. There's something here contained.
You.
Just for an apprentice like you. You have to
Flameborn
face
11
the
says,
creature, the
out of
demon,
everything to
and resist
shapeshift
it.
into, you choose the mouse.
That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that. Why put me against such creatures? I don't understand why this test is so feared. Well, it's feared because you can end up getting taken over by a demonic being that's pretending to be a mouse. Spoiler alert. Right? I know. Anything can die. I doubt it's as simple as that. Why pitch me up against such creatures?
A question for those in the tower. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to ask. Maybe someday, so will I. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more.
Flameborn
Maybe
11
help.
says, oh,
If you
he's not
believe
man or
anything
mouse.
you see,
Neat.
Yeah.
I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Bye, Mouse. Oh, you're so cute and little.
A dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Mouse is so cute. And then he turns back into a
It's
human.
dangerous to be out in the open like this. Not that hiding helps much in the Fade. I missed my chance.
Flameborn 11
mage if
says,
they could.
I don't care
All
if
the
he's
Templars
demonic,
see in magic
you should
is
be able to
danger.
befriend him.
And they don't just use the harrowing. If you learn a little too much, they'll label you a blood mage and kill you on sight. True mages
You will learn what happens when you
know that the
befriend
power
a
you
demon
hold is a
later
gateway
on.
to greater things, a potential they can never hope to contain. Be turned into an emotionless freak. That is what it is, you know? To never dream, never feel. Even demons abhor them. I suppose that is the trade-off. They can't be possessed, as if that is worse than losing yourself.
Flameborn 11 says, befriending demons sounds fun with little to no consequences.
You obviously like Lucy from, oh shoot, what's that, TV show called? About the princess, and she gets her own little demon, and she has Elfo, Princess Beanie. I would love to have a demonic friend like Lucy.
Yes. Horrible. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. Maybe you'll say the same thing to yourself one day.
Okay, bye, Mouse.
Flameborn 11 says, I don't know what show you're talking about.
Ooh. It's on Netflix. Do you have Netflix?
Flameborn 11 says, I do have Netflix.
Alright, it's on Netflix. Animated, sorry. Oh, I forgot they came up with a Dragon Age one. Yeah, Disenchantment. Here. I'm sending it to you in the Discord. In the game chat, okay? So if you go in the Discord, look at the flame chat, I put the movie in there. Or the TV show. Saving game! There we go, and we got some health. I really like that life drain.
Another spirit this way. I've never seen its name to me.
Templar!
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to
There you go.
burn.
I put it on the chatting Discord
Your mages
for the game
devised
chat.
a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Fight each other? We're not warriors. I agree, but I don't have choice. You know why I'm here?
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter.
No.
I wish you
Flameborn
a
11
glorious
says,
battle
my
to come.
experience with Assassin's Creed tells me to not trust Templars.
That is fair. That is completely fair. No, normally you shouldn't trust Templars. A lot of the time mages will not trust a lot of Templars, just because of the fact they do see them as, people that guard them, and they're like, they're not captors, but like, with mages in this game, they're locked up for everyone's protection, including their own. The Chantry has the Templars that are sent out to watch them, and they also do some battles for the Chantry, but they also watch the mages. So, mages don't... Some of them are friendly with them, some of them are not. Some of them are not that bad.
11 says, there is no timeline where the word Templar refers to something good.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair. But they're not that bad. They actually have a good... They have a good purpose, but they also don't have a good purpose. And then we'll see later on when you come watch all the games, you'll watch how it all unfolds.
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being.
Flameborn 11 says, well, if mages can be possessed by demons, it's understandable how the Templars began.
So they're there to just kind of keep an eye out. We care about the chant, all that other stuff. They go pick up the children that also carry the mages. Like, a lot of stories you will find out through some of the mages. Like, one of them tells us a story about how she set a kid on fire. And the Templars had to show up, right? They're like... She's like, yeah, I set his hair on fire. And you're like... What? Why? He pissed me off, so... Whiff! So it makes sense that they need to be watched. Because, yeah, if you have a certain amount of power, you can do anything. And, like... They made Tevinter sound really, really bad. Which made it sad why the game turned out shit. But it'll explain more with the storyline and... Yeah.
Says, but it sounds like it can cause some authoritative characters.
Oh, yeah, it does. Just watch. It becomes the second... When you watch me play the second Dragon Age game, you will see that happen. A lot more than this one.
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons?
Yes, please.
I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first.
We will fight. We will fight. We will fight. I want a staff. So I have...
11 says, I guess kinda like the real Templars, originally made for something good but turned bad.
Yeah. So they're made for something good, and they have... a lot of them are not actually bad people, and a lot of mages will say a lot of them are not bad, but some of them can be. So I agree to your duel is number 1. Number 2, I am no warrior. I will be no match against you! Exclamation mark. We got an ad in 3 seconds. 3, what are the rules of this duel? 4, willpower in brackets.
11 says, well, as the saying goes, power corrupts.
Yep. With great power comes great responsibility. Uncle Ben. It seems like you prefer to kill me yourself. No, I'm not interested.
As you wish, Gordon.
Let's fight, man.
Until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules?
That's how I become tranquil. Spoiler alert! For those that don't know. They explain that, I think... Isn't it in the second game they explain how you become tranquil, or the first game? but I know they explain. Yes, I understand. 2, and if I disagree. 3, can you repeat them? So, beat him or die. For a staff. I'll do it.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor.
Fight with pride!
Flameborn 11 says, Tranquil, if only I knew what that meant.
Tranquil means they pretty much don't have, they can't use their magic anymore. So they can only, I'll show you what a tranquil is after, the howling.
Strength is sufficient to the task. Staff is yours.
So, a mage can become tranquil if they, spoiler alert for those that are not here, is if you kill them in the fade. And then they become tranquil. So if my soul dies here, I become tranquil. And so I can't be possessed by mages. I lose all magical abilities. I can't really have feelings. I become very blank. You lose pretty much yourself. And you just, the only thing you can do that is magical is make enchantments. So, like, you know how you can get, like, runes? You can enchant the stones, and then you can add it to your weapons. So that's what they can do. And you can either get tranquil by request. So if you request saying that you don't feel like you can handle this magic, they will make you tranquil under your request. Or if they believe that you're not safe enough for magic, and if you can't do the harrowing, or at any point in time they believe you need to become tranquil for the good of other people and yourself, they will have tranquil forms, and they will your magical power, and then you become something like this, and then you talk like this, and then you have no emotion.
I think I just asked to die instead of going tranquil.
Yeah. And a lot of mages feel that way, and some mages will ask to go tranquil, but some won't. So, yeah. But you talk like this, and you have no emotion, and this is just how you are, and you have nothing. You do feel a little bit of fear, but you can't see it on them. I was worried that I was going to die. I can't. Would you like enchantments? Right, it's a sad kind of thing, but, like, at the same time, it makes sense to have tranquil.
Flameborn 11 says, Tranquil just turns someone into a husk.
Mm-hmm. It does. You'll see a lot of the issues with that in the second game. Thank you.
Glory in all your achievements, Lord.
Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Woohoo! Item that I received. So I can't use this item outside of here because it just doesn't actually exist.
Flameborn 11 says, every fantasy setting always has that one thing that's just really dark.
That one thing was actually, in the game, was actually supposed to be Tevinter. Because Tevinter still has slaves, Tevinter still has a lot of issues. But yes, there we go. Let's just go here for a minute. I want to do audio. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to turn that a little bit down so that way it wasn't too loud. You guys can hear me fine, right? Just actually wanted to make sure about that.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. The one hunting you, but still.
No, because the one actually hunting me is you.
So,
I forgot to put
you are
on
the mortar
subtitles.
being hunted, and the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
So he is
Like this.
Sloth?
He's going to help us. We should go.
No matter.
Yeah, he's the demon
will
sloth.
get you eventually, and perhaps there will even be scraps left.
But you know,
I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth mortal. I tire of you already.
so he's a sloth demon. So they have
Flameborn
the
11 says, this is a reasonable sounding demon.
sloths are demons can be. Still, you shouldn't really trust them. He is reasonable. He's just really lazy. He just follows the thing of sloth.
You have a very nice staff. Why do you need me? Go. Use your weapon since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me. You mean teach the mortal to take this form?
Yes.
Why? Most mortals are too attached to their forms. Learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form.
Flameborn 11 says,
I don't think
calling
I'd
them
make a
sloth
very good
demons
player.
implies the
How would I
existence of the
hide?
animal sloth.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, all the demons are literally named after, I think, the 7 deadly sins. I'm not mistaken in this game. Like, pretty close. Like, we got the desire demon, we got the wrath demon. Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears. You could help me fight the demon. I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward.
I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear.
Good man.
Teach me.
That's nice.
Or good spirit.
But teaching
Good demon.
is so exhausting.
Good whatever you are.
No.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
Mouse wants to learn. Teach him.
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friends.
Flameborn 11 says, wait, did the word sloth come from the animal, or was the animal just called sloth because it was lazy?
I think it was called that because it was lazy, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how they got picked. Okay, so I gotta figure out the riddle. I accept your challenge.
This gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
A map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use
Flameborn
me
11
well.
says, the Bible
What
also
am I?
has gone through numerous translations, so who knows?
Yeah, no, that's fair. My tongue?
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we?
Yeah.
Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve. But alas, You won't remember me. What am I?
A dream?
You are correct.
Nice!
Rather weird and faint. But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear?
You are a bear mouse!
Heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Sorry. So I can do friendly fire. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go options. I want that.
Flameborn
There we
11
go.
says, okay, so this demon now has human, bear, and mouse forms.
Yes. We're gonna do a hard save. Really? We played for... No. It has not been that long. An hour? Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, it took a while to get my character picked. Okay, so now we're going to go... Yeah, I can't make anything yet.
Flameborn 11 says, character creation and mapping take up a lot more time than you think.
Oh, yeah.
Time for some fun.
Okay, does that seem just too loud, or is that okay?
More dying, blast you.
Okay, that should help a little better now. We've already done this dude. And so let's go fight our demon. And then we'll be done the howling. We do have a couple of quests to do in the circle, so that's going to be fun to do as well. So I'm very glad that quick save is still the same button.
There is a spirit of rage.
So we have the Wrath Demon, so that's what we're going to be fighting.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
And this is when we found out our dearest mouse is a traitor. Or almost was. If I lose, the Tempers will still cut him down.
So this creature is your offering, mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
Dick.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared,
How many people have you eaten, mouse?
Mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Ah, he died. There we go.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
This was a little too easy.
That is because you are a true mage.
Flameborn 11 says, we did. No thanks to you, Mouse.
Yeah, you died.
You set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
So what are you thinking you can get from me now?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside.
No, 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 no.
Flameborn 11 says, so what kind of demon is he? Greed.
I don't even remember what demon he is. I know he'll show his true form, and I know we'll run into it later. But yeah, I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was. What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential?
You.
You are a smart...
No shit.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade.
Oh, he's pride.
Perceptions, careless trust, pride.
He's a pride demon, I forgot.
Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Bye, Mouse. You lying-ass traitor.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Die, demon, die! Sorry, where am I? Is this the Fade? Hey, demon, die! Die, demon! We'll just
Flameborn
call him
11
by his
says,
name.
Pride Month is over, so he lost his power.
I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from Harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
I thought this month was Pride Month. Am I not mistaken? Am I confused? We're friends, but don't ask me this. You know I can't tell you. It's the harrowing. It was a test of ability, that's all. Stop pressuring me. Joen. Joen? 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 We'll figure out his name later.
There must be something more, or they'd tell the apprentices what's involved.
Flameborn 11 says, Pride Month was last month, but it may be different in Canada.
Okay. I really shouldn't. I had to enter the Fade. Patience, you'll get there soon enough.
And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my Halloween.
They'll summon you, and you'll test when you're ready. Any day now, probably. Don't worry so much. I passed my test. That's all I care about. You're a dick of a friend if you say that.
I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me. The tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
Wonderful pick, by the way. So it's live, die, or tranquil.
Flameborn 11 says, listen, if default female one can complete the test, So can you default male too?
Exactly. But he's one of the ones that should be tranquil. I will put that now. Which is sad. They're not going to kill you, Jolwyn. What's the right of tranquility? Here, I'll click this one so you can know what it is.
You've seen the tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
Why did they do that to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade.
You get killed in the
Takes
Fade.
away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Oh, you find out in the second game how to become tranquil. Okay, that makes sense. That's awful. It's an option for those who fear the hallowing. No emotion? How is that possible?
Yes, but the circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak, and sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irvin as soon as you woke up. You better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Sounds good. Bye. Every time click the right. Fuck off. Every time you gain a level.
Says, it sounds like therapists could solve some problems among mages.
Actually, I think a lot of therapy between all these people probably would help a lot of issues. Oh, sweet. So I do have that. I have to unlock it yet. But this is what, so remember how Proto was talking about the Arcane Warrior? This is it. This is what we're going to try to do. We're not going to try to do blood magic, though. I have no wish to learn it. You can also be a shapeshifter and a spiritual healer. Okay, so what are we going to do? I need more cunning. And magic. So I only got one of those. That doesn't happen till level 3. I can do Fire Blast, I can do Rock Armor, I can do Winter's Grass. Or I can do Lightning. I think I'm gonna do some lightning.
Is she alright? Is she awake? Why do you care? Are you best friends now? I'm just curious. That Templar Cullen said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave. Well, he would, wouldn't he? I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like when
He wants to.
every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Flameborn 11 says, I just had the image in my head of a Templar giving mages therapy.
Just imagine sitting down with a Templar in full gear with a random sword just there and being like, let's talk about your feelings, shall we? That would be hilarious. Sorry. Okay, let's go wander around, see what I can find and collect.
Hello there.
So these are our bathrooms. This is where we go poop, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't think that's our bathing area. This is our bathing area. That's our toilets. She won't talk to me. So yeah, oh yeah.
The circle is so much nicer than the alienage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair.
Flameborn 11 says, the bathrooms could use some doors or at least curtains.
No. The Templars have to watch you, man. They have to come in and see you exactly with how you are. Because you can be practicing forbidden magic in the bathroom.
Someone's always watching. I swear it's like a wall of eyes.
I like that.
Yes, if there's something you need.
No, have a nice day.
Congratulations on the heroin.
Thank you. Yeah, they can be actually really decent people. Ish. So that is the main gate and the exit. We are not allowed out there. We live our life looking through windows that are way too high for us to even look out of. No wonder we're all so pale and ghostly. I saved my game. I saved my game.
You're what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
And force demons into your service.
I hear him.
So if we listen around to the rumors, you're gonna find some interesting ones.
Did you hear about the apprentice who disappeared last week?
I heard that Helen's in love with you.
Yes, he is. So Templars don't actually care if you're human, elf, because to them you're just there. If that makes sense. Where a lot of people in this time cared about the class you ended up with.
My mentor says I have great potential.
Again, bathrooms.
Right.
So where I was originally sleeping was the female sleeping area. This is the male sleeping area.
Flameborn 11 says, Templars aren't racist, that's better than their real-life counterparts.
Yeah, they're not really that, because the way they see it is they're just there to watch you. At least some of them don't. So if we come here, we will eventually go down here, but not now. Sorry, I like to make sure I grab everything, and I kind of remember where everything is from before. But it's important to grab stuff. Then we walk here, we can't get into there yet. Which is such sad, because that just seems like wasted space.
Flameborn 11 says, Loot Goblin mode activated.
Loot Goblin mode.
Control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. You don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries?
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
He literally told him stop setting fires and just set a fire like a normal person. Oh, and he set himself on fire. That was great.
This is hard.
Yes, it is, my friend.
I hope you've spoken to the first enchanter. He seems eager to see you.
We're all really happy for you.
Thank you.
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him. Very good.
think that means? Can anyone tell me? Hey!
No, that's not what it means. It means that magic should be
Flameborn 11 says, not a fireplace or anything, just a campfire on the floor.
Well, if you think about it, it works. It's fine. This is all stone, right? So he shouldn't be able to set things on fire. And then they have nice stone around it too. So long as the idiot doesn't set himself on fire and then the tables, we're good. Okay, as long as this idiot sets himself on fire in front of the enchanter, we're good. And the enchanter told him to stop using fire.
Don't you ever get homesick?
No.
I hear Irving's waiting to give you your mage robes.
Mage
Flameborn 11
robes.
says, okay, but why practice fire magic in the library?
Because that's just where they practice their magic. They don't have much places to practice, and so it makes sense to practice your magic in the library.
I can't wait to learn the fire spells. It looks like fun.
Being in the tower is much better than being on the farm. Boys are better at magic than girls.
I would set that child on fire if I had magic. The moment that dude said that, I would literally be aiming to set him on fire.
Flameborn 11 says,
I heard you're
I guess
hiring
if
right
someone
now.
had ice
That's
magic,
wonderful
any
to hear.
fires would be gone quickly.
Yeah. And there should be enough enchanters around anyways that it should be okay.
I hear Irving's waiting to give you your mage robes.
Concentrate on the machine.
See?
If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it will consume you. Is that what you want? No. Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I do.
Are you sure that's not what you want? There you go. Now you did it. But yeah, it just makes sense for them to practice in here.
Hello there.
Flameborn 11 says, just saying, if that mage missed, it would hit the bookshelf.
Well, that's because he's an enchanter. So he should know how to aim. And if he hits the bookshelf, that's him getting in trouble. Not us.
I heard Irving wants to see you.
Irving? Really?
Congratulations on your test.
Thank you.
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord.
On it.
https://discord.gg/uduwvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
Upstairs. Oh. So that's Erwin. So he's tranquil.
Flameborn 11 says,
Owen.
I wonder what the success rates are for the test.
Today I shall be making more potions to send to the mages at Ospedal.
So that's a tranquil.
Good day to you.
That's a tranquil.
Good day. Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom is not a shop. Your mentor should have clarified this. The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something? Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So we're still gonna go explore. Oh, wrong thing. Huh. Let's go journal. Mage of the Circi. The hallowing has been completed. We still have to talk to Irvin, and then we can get a lot more other quests done. But, yes.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
Flameborn 11 says, for people who are supposed to be emotionless, they sound
I'd
depressed.
Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate this kind of questions.
Kinda. They do sound
Screen
depressed.
Elements says, hello everyone, I hope you're all having a great time. If you are, why not follow?
Follow!
It's free, and you get to know when to come hang out with everyone.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Can't do anything with her yet. This is the chantry. Weep. I'll actually grab water. Thank you. What, Hansa? Mom was drinking water.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Oh, I didn't see you there. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this. It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us, that maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted. Magic? What else? Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Then become tranquil! Dick.
Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through.
I'll be nice.
I should go. I meant our only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Oh, there's the book.
On it.
The Maker. So here they believe that the Maker has abandoned them.
Congratulations.
So that's where I have to go next. I'm not allowed up there because that's the Howling Chamber.
The first enchanter said not to let anyone through this door. I will take it.
I feel like I'm missing a bunch of things. Unless, oh, there's Colin. We'll talk to him in a minute. Nice, now I got a staff.
Ah, there you are. You want to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Do you see how massive this bed is compared to me? And I don't even get to stay at night in these quarters. What a freaking shame. I think I would rather hide behind a bookcase though. Feel like I would have more privacy, but hey. At least I got a better bathroom. Until someone comes in or walks down and then they see me in my bathroom. Sorry. Did I say that out loud?
I've heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
Bitch. I didn't think you'd survive the harrowing, dick. I'm sorry. That was a little rude of me. Actually, that was quite rude of me. These are the guest quarters. See, their bathroom area is more private. But still not as private. Oh, is that Mabari? Oh, they did put Mabari on there. That's so cute. I didn't notice that last time I played.
Haven't done anything, and I've heard that the ape would tell. You can see why, don't you?
They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
Independent.
Oh, there's a little elf. Look how little he is.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light. I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage. Are you surprised? We are probably more attuned to magic than humans are. Or at least our ancestors must have been. With most of our history lost, I suppose I'll never really know. Maybe the Dalish elves would, but I've never met one. They live in the wilderness, traveling where they will. I've heard they keep the old beliefs alive.
I wish I knew the old language.
As do I. Perhaps one day I will have the chance to learn it. Are you from an alienage? I'm from a farm outside High Ever. My mother worked as the cook's assistant there. They must have taken you away when you were very young. I suppose it doesn't matter where we're from, does it? We're in the circle now. I am satisfied knowing the humans who look down upon me will fear me instead. But I should get back to my books. Good day.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing to know that people will look down on you and fear you, man.
This should be easy enough.
That selection of books seems to be missing.
On it.
Because they took that out of the library.
They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Aww.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. But I enjoy the library. These books, they're old friends of mine.
Flameborn 11 says, since voices always show some degree of emotion, would Tranquil's being you'd be more interesting.
Did you need something?
Oh, that would be interesting. But they need to talk, because they make enchantments. which is important. I've already been here. Oh.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Great Warden is done in his meeting with Erling. They are an order of brave and noble warriors, sworn to give their lives to defeat the Darkspawn. You know, I almost became a Great Warden once. There were several of us chosen, though the Great Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever had one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
That's fair. Do I blame him for regretting it? No. You're literally trapped here. You don't leave. And you're very lucky if you do leave. And it's sad. Alright, let's go talk to Colin! Colin!
Hello. I'm glad to see you're harrowing smoothly.
Shall we make him brush?
They picked me as the Templar to strike the killing blow if
Makes sense.
you became an abomination.
Because you have a crush.
It's nothing personal, I swear.
They wanted to make sure you could do your duty.
I'm just glad you're alright, you know? I would have felt terrible about it, but I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Shall we make him blush? Let's make him blush.
Elsewhere? What do you mean? Oh my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and I couldn't. I should go.
Run! Run! I swear that's like the best part about being a female mage. Is watching the poor boy get tortured.
Many have already gone to Ostergar. Wynn, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor?
Flameborn 11 says, I have siblings that draw and paint. I wonder if I can convince any to make artwork of Templar giving mages therapy.
Oh, it can't hurt. Maybe one of them will do it for you. That would be neat to see in the Discord if they do. You sent for me? Hello, First Enchanter. For what's going on? Hello.
If it isn't our new sister in the circle, come, child.
This is...
Yes.
Yes, this is she.
Well, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then...
Flameborn 11 says, if I can, I'll definitely post it in the Discord.
Oh, please and thank you. If they do, that would be neat to see.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the king's army at Ostergar.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle.
Darkspawn are not the dwarves' problem.
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Kokari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan,
there is a blight.
You worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times.
Well said.
The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
Woohoo!
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your
new uniform,
your staff, and a ring bearing the circle's insignia.
I have a ring. Sorry, I meant to say I have a staff.
For you have
Now I can do magic. Foof, foof, foof.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone.
Of course, I have not said anything.
Take your time to rest or study in the library. The day is yours.
Isn't that nice of them? The day you get your harrowing, they're like, okay, you can take the day off. Go enjoy life for one day in the circle. You can go to your room or you can go to the library. Those are your two options.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, chap?
Will be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Bye, Erwin. Whee!
Let's get started.
Ha, poor Duncan, just running around following me. Okay, let's get rid of him. Oh, someone's posting shit to some sort of Discord. Did it? Did it? Did it? Sorry. I am having way too much fun with noises. Whoop. Here you are, Duncan. You're welcome.
Thank you for escorting me.
Is that all I can talk to you about? I thought I could...
Is
there
there
we go.
something else I can do for you? Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you? And thus a good view of the other side of the lake. It must feel rather isolated way out here. I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion. When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to us.
That's it?
I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
I'm the greater commitment.
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle.
He's right.
Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs. I don't know. Do you? Then perhaps I shall speak to Irving about this later. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations.
You can
It
tell
takes
I'm trying to get
decades
out.
for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
As an apprentice, old man talking have defined my life.
Yes, I'm sure Do not let me keep you.
Thank you, Duncan. Okay. And then he's going to start a new quest for me. Circle of Magi is done. So there's a few things that I can do here. So what I'm going to do, though, is take a short break, because I realize I've drinking 2 of these, a bunch of water, and now I feel like I'm doing the pee dance. So just excuse me for a moment, because yeah, I'm definitely doing the pee dance. I'll be right back.
Platinumant 1841 says, taking TLC out, be back soon.
Oh, perfect. I came back right at the end of ad break. Sorry about that. Tilk was literally like looking outside and he's like sitting and he's like, if you went pee, I can go pee, right? Which is fair. That is completely and utterly fair. And then it took him like 20 minutes to find, not 20 minutes, I'm exaggerating, but it took him forever to find a place to pee. And then it took him forever to find a place to maybe go poop. And then he gave up on pooping. There we go. That is probably actually the coolest place in our house right now. So, right now it is 31 degrees Celsius. And in the house it's like 25 degrees Celsius. So, 31 Celsius to Fahrenheit, that's about 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit. And then in my house it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is pretty warm. So that place is actually like one of the coolest places. I even have a fan going there too, so he should be good.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
I also have a fan pointed on me, because yeah, before the stream I was actually literally in the pool. Just kind of like sitting there, and I came in and I dried off so quickly from like walking from the pool to
Flameborn 11
here.
says, negotiations were done, so my younger sibling will start making the artwork tomorrow.
Nice! Are you excited?
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Why are you whispering? It looks really suspicious.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here. I've been in trouble. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
He's been doing the no-nos. He's been doing the no-nos. She's been doing the no-nos. The chapel, the Temperor's favorite hunting ground. You realize the priest is standing right there,
my
right?
My sibling doesn't understand it, but they're going to do it anyways.
Oh, awesome. That's sweet of them. Okay, I like this reaction. You realize the priest is standing right there.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate.
Oh, so you haven't taken your vows yet. That makes sense. Oh, that's cool, though. I can't wait to see it. Even if they don't... Do your siblings play the games? Sorry, I just realized that.
Flameborn 11 says, no they don't, they're not much of a gamer.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair. Wait, I've seen you before. There's something strange going on here, Jarwit. What's going on?
A few months ago I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
That's forbidden!
Flameborn 11 says, I'm just gonna send them an image of a Templar and this guy.
Sounds good. You know his name, right? An initiate that's forbidden. I was beginning to doubt her existence. This fat cow is your lover? Wow, that was jealous much. Fuck. Or we can do my condolences, Lily.
I do not. He's default male too as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I'll give you his name. Here, what I'll do is it's going in my Discord. Okay. Under the same thing, the gaming one. Again, and I'm gonna post the link to his fandom, okay?
I was afraid to tell anyone. Lily was becoming a chantry priest. She's taken vows.
Oh, she has
Lily's
taken
been going to
vows.
the chantries. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Did you bring me here to just talk about the affair? You can trust me, I won't tell anyone. You should rethink this relationship. Love will conquer all! And you only have yourselves to blame.
Flameborn 11 says, make out of all the women, you choose the priest.
Yeah, out of all the women, you chose the priest. And, like, at the end of this, she's gonna have serious consequence, and I do feel bad for her, in a sense. I do. I do feel bad, because you're gonna find out in a little bit.
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my heroin? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily.
You
All
deserve
gone.
it. But if you can't feel, then how can you feel sad about it, man? No, but Lily's gonna feel sad.
To be fair, her robes are skin tight around the chest area, which doesn't seem priestly.
All of them are like that. All the females are priests. There is no male priest here. That's a lie. There's one. They don't consider him real. That sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
It's going to be alright. What are you going to do? Why would they do this to you? How did you find out about this?
There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage.
Because you are a blood mage.
Making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
Because it will endanger everyone.
I saw the document on Draco's table. It authorized the right on Jowan, and Irving had signed it.
Flameborn 11 says, choose death, live with your lover in the next life.
Right? Choose death or live with your lover in the next life. That way she don't get in trouble. Nothing bad happens. You good. Are they? No, because they're fucking stupid. It's going to be alright. What are you going to do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
I need to think this over.
I suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this quest because it is a quest to do. It's the storeroom quest.
Flameborn 11 says, to snitch or not to snitch.
Oh, it's great to see you. It's always
Oh yeah, so like,
Hope you're having a good day.
as bad as it is, like the first time I played this game and I did the Magi, I didn't know. I didn't know who he was, what he was about. all this other stuff. I had no idea. None. Right? I was innocent. And... One moment. Sorry, I realize I have to send something. There we go. Right. And I didn't snitch. I was a good, loyal friend. And the Bachelors turned out to be a blood mage. So, depending on what I wanted for the storyline...
Well, this character isn't so innocent. They literally flirted with a Templar.
No, not a Wait, are you talking about... Oh, me. Yeah, I ain't innocent. I ain't innocent. No.
That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is...
But it's fun watching them run, okay? Can I go look inside?
No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Keep safe? Are you stealing from the...
No, of course
Claiborne 11 says, flirting with the goal to embarrass, the best reason.
Exactly.
And I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Quite a while. Don't wait up. Oh, wait. No, don't. Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the cave.
Spiders!
I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault.
Oh.
I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Well, are you? Good luck with that. Do you need help?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you clear them out for me, I would owe you a favor.
A lot of the Templars are also, like, virgins, too. So if, like, you take advantage of it, you can really make them flirt. Like, blush, be weird. It's really funny. Really, really funny.
Wonderful. Here's the key. Up and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Oh wait, I need to go here. So we're gonna put on our mage robes, our ring, our mage staff, and yeah, that's about it. We could put on the hood, but I hate the hood. All right. Nice robes, though. I prefer the robes that they put the mages, like, elves into than the humans as well. They just look better. Off into storage room. So if you wanted to keep it a secret and help them, you do this quest, you get the fire rod, but I'll take that. Go there, we'll go here. I opened the wrong one. I wanted inventory. I want the spirit charm. Okay, let's go.
Careful, these creatures look a mite upset.
They look more than a mite upset. So we have to wait till they bleed out, and then if they go shiny, it works. It means we get something.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. Here we go!
This one has nothing.
As you wish. Right. As you wish. This should be easy enough. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
There we go. So weird. Because I'm trying to hit, like, the left click button to, like, do damage, and it's all right click. Excuse me. Okay, so still the same staff, but I can use it.
Right.
Because face it, I will sell it later on. Inventory. Accessories. Willpower. Ooh. I think I'd rather have this one than the spirit charm. Because I'm not doing anything with fire right now, so it makes more sense. We are just going to go through this whole thing. Oh, I'm going backwards. Cool. My mistake. Why are you running away? I did not mean to hit that run away button. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to these controls.
Move, it's Harry's freaking kill!
There we go. Nice. Inventory. Leather boots, armor. I would rather have these. Because they'll at least bring me more magic. Poor soul. Oh, I did not want to heal myself. Novice Flame Rune. Awesome. Let's go map. Okay, sweet. I do like how it, it shows you where you haven't gone.
This should be easy enough.
Oh shit, I got stuck in a web. Let's bring in some life. There we go, they're done. There's a box.
This should be easy enough.
Deep Road Mushroom. Save my game. Go down. Lithium potion. Actually, I just realized something. Sorry, I realized I should have those there for healing and a bunch of other stuff. It makes no sense not to have it. Sorry. Inventory. I want to go character, class, inventory, journal. So that's the one I'm doing. You have killed all the spiders and things. It's perfect. So that is pretty much done. So we're gonna head back, let her know that we did our job. So she'll be happy. All the spiders are gone. And then she'll owe us a favor if we decide not to betray our friend. But be realistic, we're going to betray him. Because he's a blood mage. And doing a lot of doo-doo. Like having... No. You should never have gone for the priest in the first place.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
Alright.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Alright, let's go talk to Irving.
Flameborn 11 says, "What? I can't see any downsides of a blood mage and a priest being together."
Oh yeah, exactly. And even then, she had no idea he was one. She believed that he wasn't, and then so she got even in more trouble. Because if you're associated with them or help them in any way, you get punished like the blood mage would get punished.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters. I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
Flameborn 11 says, "It sounds fine, like he dabbles in the blood. It's not that evil."
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something? I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else? When he is ready. And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know?
See, he
I did
knows.
not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Flameborn 11 says, "Besides you get away with making your watchers run away via glinding."
Yes.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know?
I only knows that he plans to...
And I suppose his lady friend is involved. Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more.
Flameborn 11 says, "Flirting? What's wrong with you? Autocorrect not glinding."
I was trying to figure out what you were, like, meaning and, like, talking about, but I thought I had an idea. But no, that makes sense. Besides you getting away with making your watchers run away via flirting. Yes. Well, that's what you gotta do. That's how they leave you alone.
I I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository.
I love that word. That is my favorite word. The goal. Goal. It's my favorite word. Sorry. What will you do with him? What should we do now? I never approve of his actions.
Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned.
Yeah.
If the Circle must punish one of its own,
Flameborn 11 says, flirt with the Templar is step 1. Once they run away, then you can practice the forbidden arts.
Exactly. That's when you can go to your bathroom in peace and do that. So yeah. What the plan is, so like the Templars will not get Lily in trouble. If we go straight to them and tell them what happened, she won't get in trouble that much. She will get a, right? So, but if we catch them in the act and say, hey, look what your initiate's doing, and the Circle Mage, you gotta get rid of both of them, go, then it's fair. So I agree with him. That's rather vicious of you. Lily's just trying to save them, no, we'll go.
If we mention her involvement, the Chancellor
Flameborn 11 says, just practice forbidden magic under the blankets. No one will see you.
Exactly, you're fine. So he's saying that, like, yeah, she needs to be caught in the act or else the Chantry's not going to believe us.
If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowen will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you?
And that's why I won't betray them, bitch! You're already here. You've already betrayed them the moment you walked in this door and been like, hey, so yeah, oh, you know, do you know this? Bitch, you betrayed them. Option 2 is not an option.
Then do this. Learn
Sorry.
the plan and offer to help carry out their scheme. With solid proof of their crime, we can act. Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief.
Flameborn 11 says, Jowen was probably practicing blood magic from under the blankets.
And your dedication will be rewarded.
Yep, it wouldn't surprise me. There we go. So let's go tell them that we're gonna help them. But yeah, no. If you want to survive in the Circle, make it to the top and get a comfy seat for maybe just a chance to walk out that door for about 10 seconds. You'll take it. Be bloodthirst. We are prisoners. Let us enjoy life a little bit.
Flameborn 11 says, to be fair, I think his awkwardness would just make Templar leave to not be uncomfortable.
He'd just be like, I'm not doing anything, and he just has to put his hands down, and I'm sure the Templars are going to look up and be like, what the F am I seeing? They're probably counting down the days till he's tranquil.
Are you going to help us?
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Fuck you and your plan.
Stream Elements says, join me on Discord.
There is a problem.
https://discord.gg/udubvgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on. Don't forget to share your pet pics.
What's a door to mages?
I once saw a rod of fire melt through a rock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
I'll go to the stockroom.
We should stay here. One mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Yes, you only slow me down, so I have to do all the dirty work. Good idea!
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Your prayers go with me. Screw you. Screw all of you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. Haha. Okay, we gotta go talk to Owain. Oh, I hit pause. My bad.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Hi, Owain.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
Magic. I need the rod for research into burning things. What can the rod be used for? Why do you need to know?
Here is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. Thank you.
Thank you, Owen. So if I didn't choose to betray them, I could go talk to the woman in the stock room that I cleared out the spiders for.
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan? Rod of fire. Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting.
Not going to work.
The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it?
No, it's not.
Yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber. We have an old Tevinter device in the vault.
Makes sense.
It may have been used for defense or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact and aim it at
The wall. Okay. I shall do that.
One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
What does mommy got? Oh, that's a good sit, like a good boy. That's a good sit. Okay. Yes, those are your treats. Okay. Telk says thank you. Yes, were they nummy? Yeah, they were nummy, hey? He's like, you can give me more. I'm like, no, you can't. Okay. We're going to save this. We're going to go through this. So, what I'm going to do is, tomorrow, I'm just going to let you guys know now, I am canceling my afternoon stream.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical
Flame
items.
Born 11 says,
My name is
he'll
Owain.
see immediately
How
rose
may
his
I
head
assist
after
you?
hearing the bag crumple.
Oh, he knows. He knows what that head is. It will wake him up. So yeah, like I was saying, so tomorrow I'm canceling one stream. But I'm going to do the not Mass Effect, Dragon Age stream tonight. So I'm going to come back on later and redo Dragon Age. So that way we can get a little bit further. Because I wanted to get a little bit further today, but
Everything looks to be in order. Here is
I
the
just
rod
found out what my parents were having for dinner, and they're like, you want some? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I do. So I figured I'm just going to come back on later, cancel tomorrow's stream in the afternoon, just because I have family from a different province coming. So I just found out about it, so I just want to be able to say hi and go for dinner with them. Because I haven't seen them in,
It makes me nervous.
I think, over a year and a half.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Freedom awaits. So yeah, no. I'll come back on tonight to do another stream, probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock. My time. And then tomorrow I'm canceling the afternoon one. But we'll at least be able to still make up for it.
I wonder when I'll get to go for my heroin.
You know, for a place that just watches you, we can get away with a lot of stuff. To the basement! But I will make a post about the change.
Says, Platin 239,
That's fair.
Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
So how do we get past it?
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
Makes sense. That's fair.
First, the password.
He's an apprentice. They need someone that's not an apprentice.
Tears of the vein. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
I'm so short. I don't even have that spell. You just use... Okay, no. It's fine.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templar's work.
Yep.
They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one. Yes, let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
Okay, cool. It had an issue trying to get to a cutscene. That's fine.
I sense something down here. Let's get started.
Oh, right. It might have helped if I gave them weapons. Here. Alright, she already has one. Perfect. Oh, that's me. Ha, dumbass.
On it. You're mine! No quarter!
Take the lithium.
On it.
Go in here, because I believe there is something in here. Yes, there is.
This should be easy enough.
Runestone.
Stay still! Let's make this quick, shall we? I'll do my best! Excellent!
Take that. Private document. Corpse. Thanks for your money.
Enemies approaching. This should be easy enough. Only one shall stand! On it. Right. I'm gonna destroy you!
Whee!
I will do it.
I do like how it has money. Though I have no idea where they would have gotten money. Save game! Oh, it's a little dragon stalker.
On your guard!
Because they're just little babies. That's why.
Look at this mess. I love it!
That sounds very violent. Perfect. They carry nothing? Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That kind of sucks that looks like it got destroyed. He also looks like he doesn't have a head. Oh, that got me good.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Ooh, I'm glad I did that. 2, heal myself. 4,
Let's get started. On it.
perfect. If you died that easily, it would make my life a lot easier. Sorry. That was rude. Hey, come on, loser. You know how to open a door. Do you not know how to open a door?
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Why can't you leave us alone? Because we're breaking into a suppository. And we're breaking a lot of rules.
Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
You're breaking your vows. Also, I realized I should probably actually level up. Because I have not done that. And that's probably a good idea to do.
Let's get started. On it.
Come on!
On it. Let's get started. Excellent!
Oh wow, he took out two. Good for him. Think he was using blood magic while we weren't looking?
Says, leveling up is for cowards. Brave the storm.
Brave the storm? Alright, we'll brave the storm.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
We'll talk to that statue in a minute.
11 says, there's probably a only level 1 challenge run.
Oh, I already know I've already leveled up. It's just picking my skill.
About that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
And you got turned into stone.
It's a statue. Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and
Stone I am.
Eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
She's like, please stop fucking around with things. Alright.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
I'll stop fucking around with things. Since it freaks her out. But that statue will not talk to us, by the way. It will not.
What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating. I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look.
Is he gonna make me move the bookcase?
It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on.
Oh, at least we're doing it together.
Now we
just need to find a way to get through this wall.
You literally told us this.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
That was a big bang.
This is the phylactery chamber. What?
We must find Joan's phylactery. Quickly.
That shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
There aren't many phylacteries here? That's fair. It's only the apprentices. It's not the,
It isn't gonna be me.
Get back!
Oh, you're such a man! Let's get started.
Oh. I didn't mean to do that.
This is the way it has to be. Try to make this quick.
There we go. It's done. Ice band.
Born 11 says, time to stumble into bigger shit while trying to save a forbidden relationship.
Yep. Now imagine if I didn't betray them, how much shit I would be. Doo-da, let's do some illegal shit. Oh, doo-da-dee.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial
Let's let a
stands
blood
between
mage
being
free, doo-da. Let's let them be free, doo-da-dee.
Flameborn 11 says, rules were made to be broken.
They're just meant to be followed, and sometimes you don't need to follow the rules.
And I am free.
Oh, we have freed a blood mage, doo-da. We have freed a blood mage, oh, doo-da-dee. Let's get out of here! I refuse to tell you shit, doo-da, cause you refuse to tell me your own shit, oh, doo-da-dee. Sorry, I am weird. I am humanly weird. Yeah, I had a chance to confess, to tell them what happened and what I did. I'm not. He refused to tell me that he was a blood mage. I'm not gonna tell them that I ratted him out.
You did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Flameborn 11 says, no, you're elvenly weird.
I like to sing. Elves sing, right? I can't sing good, but hey. This looks bad. You two are in big trouble. I knew this would end badly. I assure you, this isn't what it looks like.
Gregor. An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed.
Flameborn 11
She
says,
seemed shocked,
flirt to
fully
make
in
them run
control
away.
of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood.
Gregor won't fall for that.
You're right, the initiate has
Gregor's too old to fall for that.
The country will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the circle.
It's not her fault. This was my idea.
She is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for her actions.
Wait, you led us into a trap?
Your foolish plan was doomed from the start. I had no choice. I'm sorry. Your actions were misguided.
Don't you dare speak to me.
Enough. As Knight Commander of the
At least
Templars
I said
here
sorry.
assembled, I sentence this blood mage
Flameborn
to
11
death.
says,
And
it's
this
tranquil,
initiate
time
has
Jowin.
scorned the Chantry and her vows.
No, they get death.
Aenar.
They get death. They don't get tranquility. Oh, there's an ad
mages
starting in about 1 minute.
No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Flameborn 11 says, death is probably better.
It is.
How could you? You said you never...
I dabbled.
You dabbled.
It would make me a better mage.
You did not.
Magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to
You did
Flame
sacrifice
Born
everything.
says, never mind, Joan is a badass apparently.
Yep.
Are you all right?
He ran away.
Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. It overcomes so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
Isn't he nice?
Given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
She did it for love, man.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage.
Flameborn 11 says, I'm curious why they hate blood magic. They seem to use their own
Get her out
blood.
of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository? Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
As I said, she was working under my orders.
So it's because it's forbidden magic.
The phylactery
It's unsafe magic, and you don't just use your own blood, you can use other people's blood as
You're
well.
not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the blood mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage.
I shall be
I would
conscripted.
like her to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
She has served the circle well. She would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Thank
We
you.
look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say she operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust her. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey
Flameborn 11 says, I'm aware of the Grey Wardens from when I tried this game.
Oh, good. Yeah. Alright. I always approved.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility.
Conscription.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why do we not reward service? This mage has served the circle.
Thank you.
You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Flameborn 11 says, but I was a dwarf commoner, so a different scenario to be
Your
recruited.
new life awaits.
Yes, it is a
Green
different
Element
scenario.
says, join me on Discord. https://discord.gg/uduwbgtgeu. That way, you can stay up to date on what's going on.
We will be
Don't
traveling
forget to share
south
your
through
pet
the
pics.
hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds.
Yeah.
The Tevinter
So
Imperium
the way
built
that you get
Ostagar
in,
long ago to
taken
prevent
is
the
very
Wildlings from
interesting.
invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight
And then they
must be
becomes
stopped,
two.
here and now.
It does not.
If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Don't
Hello
worry.
there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Flameborn
Then
11
I'll have the
says,
mighty
I'm
Duncan at my
guessing the
side
way
in
you're
battle
taking
after all.
changes some parts of the
Glorious.
story later on.
The other
Yeah.
wardens told me you'd found a promising
It does.
recruit. I take it this is she?
All the actions that you do will
There's no
catch
need to
up
be so
with you.
formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me
Perfect.
to be the first to welcome you to Ostergard.
Flameborn 11
The
says,
Wardens will
I
benefit
remember
greatly
Golden
with you
Boy.
in their
Yeah,
ranks.
Golden Boy's gonna die soon.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Traitor!
Your
Sorry.
uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight.
It's a true
There are
blight.
plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an
Stream
archdemon.
Elements says, hello
Disappointed,
everyone.
Your Majesty.
I hope you're all having
I
a
hope
great
for a war
time.
like in the tales.
If you
In a
are,
king riding
why
with
not
the fabled
follow?
Grey Wardens against
It's
a
free,
tainted god.
and you get to
But
know
I
when to
suppose
come
that's what
hang
I have
out
to
with
do.
everyone.
I must go before
Flameborn
Loghain
11
sends out a
says,
search party.
Golden Boy is soon the
Farewell,
Golden Corpse.
Grey Warden.
Yep. Awesome.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Absolutely. We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does.
They don't.
Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair.
Alistair!
When you're ready, seek him out and tell him
Oh,
it's time to
I can't
summon
wait.
the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
There we go. That's weird. Thought I got all those achievements. Okay. No, wait. Previous. Next. No. The reason I'm doing trap making is because someone's going to need me to make traps, and I would rather update that first. There we go. Save game in Ostergar. Journal. So we have Ostergar. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 done. Yes. That's not bad. So we've done the beginning. I do plan, like I said, let me just, I gave it a save. Let's exit. Perfect. Go here for a minute and there we go. Hi guys. So yeah, my plan is I will be back on later today. I'm gonna go have some dinner And then I shall be back probably around 8:30 tonight. I know I normally don't stream around that time, but because I probably will not be streaming tomorrow afternoon, I would rather make sure you guys still get an extra stream. So I will play more Dragon Age tonight. So we're going to get through the... How am I going to put it? So we're going to do the Journeying, we're going to do the Mombari Hound, we're going to do the Hungry Deserter, we're going to do the mission says, the
Flame Warden 11
trail
says,
sign.
then I will see you later.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, I'll see you later. But yeah, I'll do a bunch of stuff. We're going to finish up everything in Ostagar and the Kokari Wilds tonight. So I will be back on in a couple hours. So what, it's 5, 6, about 2.5 hours. 3 hours, so I'll see you guys about then, and yeah, we'll do more. I'm sorry for those that just popped in, but I will be back in a couple hours. I'm gonna go eat, and then we're gonna do some more games. We're gonna keep going.